just over the border in Connecticut. This is a trail up to Bear Mountain, which is the highest peak in Connecticut, but not the highest point. And there's a hat in case I want one. I've hiked this before, but it's been at least a few years. I may have videoed, did whatever that stuff. I videoed it. I may have, but I don't remember. So we'll do it again. Undermountain Trail. All right, so, and it leads us up to the Appalachian Trail. And we'll actually take the, you can do it as a loop, which is what we will do. So I think we actually swing into Mass just a little bit and then come back and hike up a interesting scrambly section to the top, and then we'll come back the other way. If memory serves me correct, which is a bad thing for me to rely on, but I think it's somewhere in the 7 miles range. So it's another beautiful early September day. And yeah, so should get some decent views and stuff once we get up there. It's always a nice area. Okay, I was about ready to turn here, and that's why I got the video on. But this is actually the side trail to the camp area. We want to turn just up here a little ways. So, as the sign says, keep going straight and you'll go to the AT up that pass. Go this way, you get to the AT, you gotta go an extra mile. So of course we gotta do that. We will come back the other one though. Okay, so we found the AT. Down that way to Sages Ravine and the Mass border. See, Sages Ravine. Everything's been dry today, so Sages probably isn't all that spectacular, but normally that's a really nice place. Probably still nice, but just not as nice. The waterfalls might be less. Could even be some dry spots. Okay, so now we're headed south towards Bear Mountain. And I'm sure I'll show you some of the scrambly bits when we get to it. All right, steep stuff begins. There's actually steps here. So it's not really scrambly yet. Trust me, it will be. I guess there's still some more steps. All right. I'll take it out again in a couple minutes. Okay, more scrambly. And yeah, that too. And yeah, this requires two hands. Okay, I think I can do this and film it. I'll go this way. Okay. Gotta get up that. This looks like the easy way. All right. Well, you probably get the idea. Can't really see too much from here. But we're getting up there. I can see better through the trees than you can. Close to the top, so I'll take it out once we get up there. All right. We made it. Pile of rocks. Let's go up there. All right, we're standing on the rocks now. That's looking east. And that's north. That's Mount Race and Mount Everett. And I'd show you, it's definitely grown in. You used to be able to see Mount Frizzle from here. And I only bring that up because one, that's a nice hike out Frizzle in that direction towards the New York border. But this is the, I'd said before, this is the highest peak in Connecticut, but off of the side of Mount Frizzle is where the highest point is. So if you're ever going to do the high points, it's that one you want to do, not this one. There's a canister there that you can sign and all that kind of stuff. And that's south. There's just a couple of hikers that left here, which could very well have been through hikers. At least they had big packs. Part way down. That might be south, somewhere like that. The tallest one over there, I think, is Mount Brace. And then still can't see Frizzle from here. Still think everything kind of grew in. In any case, some nice views from Mount Brace too, which is that's a spot where paragliders take off from all the time. So we were just going south. We kept going 2.5 miles. We're at Lion's Head, which I don't know if I've ever videoed that one. That's kind of a nice view from there too. Sages is 1.7 where we just came from, and we want the Undermountain Trail, which takes us this way, back to the car. Back here, 6.5 miles, I think 1,600 feet. Nice day, few decent views. Seems like it's more grown in than I remember, so they may need to do some trimming. And Nancy doesn't want to be on camera, so there's the parking lot. There's a person there, so that's why I'm finishing it here. So not sure what the next video will be.